What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I want to take just a minute here to do a short little video. We've reached 100 subscribers, and I've been wanting to do a giveaway video when I hit 100, so happened a little bit faster than I thought it would, so that's a good thing. Thank you guys for your support, all the videos, the comments and stuff that you watch, the comments that you leave. It's greatly appreciated. What I'm going to do in this giveaway video is I'm going to give away the lure that I've been having the most success with here lately, and that's the Megabass Vision 110+1 Junior. And what color it's going to be is the Elegy Bone. That's the color I've been throwing here lately with the waters being stained and everything else that we have in our area. That Elegy Bone color really works well. It has that translucent side, has that chartreuse on the belly, and of course you have that ever so popular blue on the top, on the back of it. But this is a really good lure. Just wanted to go through just a second too and talk to you about kind of what I throw it on for those that may have not ever thrown a jerkbait or thrown a jerkbait with limited success or anything like that. Just kind of go through just a little bit of a tip on how to throw this thing. So what I throw it on, believe it or not, is a Field and Stream Tech Spec Black. This is an old rod. I've had this rod for quite a while. They don't even make this rod anymore. But when I bought this rod, it was actually clearancing it out to get rid of it. And believe it or not, this is one of my favorite rods for this technique. I've got other rods that are a little more expensive, well, quite a bit more expensive. But for some reason, I absolutely love this rod for this technique. But anyways, what it is it's a medium power, and the action on it is a moderate. So what that means is it's going to have a whole lot more bend. It takes a whole lot less power to be able to bend that rod. So what that's going to help with, especially like this time of year, we're going to get here in the next month or two, we're going to get into where this really ain't going to matter that much. But this time of year, a lot of times that bite's not going to be as aggressive. You're still going to get that fish every now and then. It's going to come up and completely engulf this. But this time of year, more times than not, what happens is I'll have them come up and just grab that. And you'll go to hit that, and that fish is just on the back side of that. They've been following it for a while, or they'll come up on it, and then they'll grab it. So they're just barely hooked a lot of times. To keep that fish pinned, you really got to have the right rod for that, to keep that fish loaded up on that rod. What I run on it as far as line is I run that 8 to 10 pound fluorocarbon. That works for most applications that I have. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll change off of fluorocarbon and go to monofilament if I'm fishing this in a lot of varying depths. So if I'm running down an area that I know I'm going to be fishing a lot more shallow and then go off into something deeper, I'll run that fluorocarbon. I'll have a lot more control over this lure. I still like to run that +1. You can always change to the regular Megabass Vision 110, but that +1 allows you to get deeper. Once you get off that bank, a lot of times, a lot of these areas of fisheries that I'm fishing, a lot of it's going to be a slower flat over an area and then drop off on that bank. So I'll throw it past that drop off, and I'll work in that little bit of the shallows. So like I say, if I run monofilament, you can pop that a couple of times, and that monofilament actually floats. So it'll float that lure back up, and then when you go to pop it, it'll pop back down to the bottom. If you run fluorocarbon in that the whole time, it'll just come down to the bottom, and every time you jerk it, it's going to be plowing on the bottom. So that's just a little bit of a tip on there that you can take this same bait and run it in different applications, especially, like I say, when you're fishing it in several different types of depths and varying drop-offs and such. But yeah, that's the lure I'm going to give away in this video. So what we're going to do is if you would like, comment, and subscribe on this video, if you haven't already subscribed. As far as comments, what I want to try to do is, you can leave really any comment, but if you'd leave a comment on your biggest fish, I don't care what it is, if it's a 6-pound smallmouth, a 5-pound largemouth, a 3-pound crappie, I don't really care what you put in there. You can put a 2.5-ounce bluegill. I want to hear about it, so put that in a comment. As far as rules go, the only rules that I really have is that you have to be inside the continental United States, because to ship this outside the country is just really expensive. And I hate that. I know I have some viewers that are overseas. I appreciate you. Continue to watch. I know it's just such an expense to be able to ship these things overseas, a big hassle and everything else. So on that giveaway, you have to be inside the continental United States. You have to be subscribed, like and comment on the video. And I'll do a video, let's do Wednesday, the 19th. I'll do it at, I'll end it at 9 o'clock. So Wednesday, the 19th, I'll end this in the comments at 9 o'clock, or let's do 8 o'clock. Let's do it at 8 o'clock. And then I'll try to later on that night post a video for a random generator, and we'll run it at the same time, so you'll know when I know who won the giveaway. All right, guys, thank you. Stay tuned.